Alright, I'm going to be doing some reviews on holsters that I own. Um, I am not getting paid by any of the companies that I'm reviewing. I am just reviewing the ones that I have owned for a while. Some of them I've owned for quite a while, some of them I have owned for not a whole lot, but this is my experience for anybody that's looking for a inside the waistband holder. Okay, so this is my first holster I've ever owned. It's a Galco. It is completely all leather. And it holds my XD kind of like that. For this holster, I'd have to say this one is probably my worst one I've ever owned. The reason why I do not like the Galco is that when you are trying to reholster your gun inside your waistband, this can sometimes collapse on you. So you try to get it in there and it won't go in. So it'll take a little bit of finicking around to get that in. And the other reason I don't like it is because since it's all leather, there was a lot of condensation buildup on my pistol, and it actually rusted quite a bit, so I was constantly taking my pistol out and cleaning it and re-lubricating it and even doing some re-bluing on it to get all the rust off. It's very flimsy. I don't know, it's not all that great. I think I bought this at Fleet Farm. I think it was probably around $20 or $30. Maybe it was less than that. I've had it for quite a while. This would have to be my second holster that I've ever owned. I'm not sure who makes it. I bought it off of eBay. I want to say it was around $30 or $40. It was supposed to be a lot better than the Galco that I owned. As far as this one goes, and just like that, the one thing I did not like is that the gun is fairly wobbly, and this is also leather. So this did cause my pistol to rust here and there. And when I was actually using this one, I actually found quite a bit of times that some parts of it is dug into my side really bad. I'm not sure if it's because these got plastic clips in here or whatnot, but it just dug into my side. Maybe for people who are extremely skinny might not have that problem, but really didn't like this one a whole lot either. It worked for, I think, maybe the month that I had it, and I've only owned this for a month. I've owned it for quite a while. I only used it for a month, but after using it for a month, it kind of, looks like this. It looks like I've owned it for years, but I haven't. This is the third one that I've owned. This is a DeSantis. This one was kind of nice because it did have the magazine holder right here, and this one did seem to hold my pistol fairly nice, but it still wasn't all that. The one thing I did like about it is it's considered a cloak tuck, so you can put your belt loop through here, and then so it'd go like this. Your belt loop right here, and you can actually tuck your shirt in down over here, so that the theory is that nobody will be able to tell if you're carrying or not. I did get away with this quite a bit of times without anybody knowing that I was carrying, but it just wasn't all that comfortable. It definitely works. I would definitely choose this one over these two any day. This one I do use as a backup here and there. This is the next holster that I bought. This is the Alien Gear holster. I use this one all the time now. This is the only one I actually use anymore. The reason why I like it is that this one is also a cloak tuck, so when you put it in your waistband, you can put it hooks over here on your belt, and then you can actually tuck everything on top of the holster, and it goes behind these two plastic clips right there. So that does work fairly well. The one thing I do like about this is that it's easy to adjust. So you got little buffers right here, so it can increase the tension of them. Whereas this one it sort of does. It's got some cork ones. And this one also has it on the Kydex run here for when you want to increase the tension for how strong you want your pistol to be in there. Whereas this one does not. So this one actually goes in fairly nice, and it moves it a little bit, but not nearly as much as the other one. This one I have been using for over a year, and it doesn't really look that old. It definitely bunches up in the corner and whatnot. The one thing I don't like about it is that the plastic clips kind of lose their tension after a while, but I'm sure I can buy new ones. One nice thing also about the Alien gear is that when they send you it, there's extra of these green foam or rubber pads, and there's also extra screws in case if you lose them. A few of mine have fallen out here and there. Luckily I have been able to find them all. They also send you the right size Allen wrench, and they also send you some instructions and a few stickers as well. So this one, for if I'm doing concealed carry, this is by far my favorite one so far. And then my other holster that I use is the one that I got straight from XD. This is not a concealed carry. This is a outside of the waistband carry. This one probably fits the gun the best, but that's because the manufacturer made it. And this one you can also tension up as well. So if you buy an XD, you actually get this one, and it's outside of the waistband. So if you want to do concealed carry, this one does not work. So out of all of them, I'd say the Alien gear is my favorite. I do have the Alien gear for the XD. I also have it for my Ruger, and I actually wound up buying it for, I do carry my right side, but I also bought them for my left, just in case if I'm going to be doing a double carry at all, which once in a great while I do that. If I do want to buy any more holsters, or if anybody has any suggestions on ones that are better than the Alien gear, I can certainly review them once I get around to it, and then probably do a video. Thank you very much. Bye.